What's up everyone? Welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Welcome to some Forza Horizon 4, and I'm going to be trying to do a wheel spin drag build again because you guys actually kind of enjoyed the last one that I made. I did, however, say the last time that it was my first time doing one of those episodes, so this is technically the second time that I'm doing one of these. So the way this series works, if you're new to the channel and if you're new to the series, first of all, if you're new to the channel, then please subscribe because it really helps me out a lot, and plus we're very close to 300,000 subs, so I'd very much appreciate that. But if you're new to the series, you don't know what's happening. So I go to the wheel spins, I spin them, whatever car I get I have to use as my build, and then the rest of the money that I get will have to be the budget for the build. So like I said in the previous video, it's a little bit more difficult to do drag builds. I'm not as good at building drag cars as I am at doing drift cars, so that's why when you see me do, wheel spin drift builds, I'm a little bit more comfortable, but with drag builds, not so much. I think I have a lot of normal wheel spins, and I'm kind of tempted to do that, so that's what I'm going to do with these. So I'm going to pick whatever car I get here, I'm going to use, and then I'll spin it again, and whatever car I get afterwards, or whatever amount of money I get afterwards, will be the budget. So that 15 grand is just void pretty much now. So whatever car, I need to get the car first, and then afterwards I'll get the thing. 60 grand would have been nice for a build, but I guess I'm not going to use it. Come on, give me a car please. Make things interesting. A Corrado. Okay, it's front wheel drive. I don't know how that's going to work for me, but it's front wheel drive. And then I'm going to add it to garage, spin again, whatever I get. Even if I get a car, if I sell it, that'll be the budget. Okay. 22.5 grand. So I got a VW Corrado with 22.5 grand. Right. I'm gonna get it out and just drive it. First of all, it's just stock. I already haven't just modified it. So this is a stock one here. 178 horsepower, 240 newton meters torque. Only weighs 1,240 kilos. I mean, it's gotta sound good, I think. Hopefully, because I think in this game they actually did make that. Yeah, I was gonna say the VR6 in this game actually does sound good. It is quite slow. I'm gonna build this thing for a quarter mile. But again, I only have 22.5 grand to be able to spend on the building process of this thing. So I don't know how much faster I'll be able to make it. I mean, I don't know if suspension is literally the most important thing here. I'm pretty sure power is the most important thing here, and grip, because honestly, it's just so low in power. It's just, I don't think it'll be able to do anything decent here. Okay. I'm gonna just drive it in manual. I know it'll be faster if I do, like, manual with clutch, but I'm just gonna do normal manual. A lot of wheel spin. A lot of it. We got 15 seconds. Okay, it's slow. It's really slow. I need to modify this thing. I need to start doing stuff to it because it's just so slow. I don't know what to do to it. Like, what'll be the best thing to add onto this thing to be able to make it better? If I add more power, oh god. See, I don't know now, because I know that if I'll add more power, because this is front wheel drive, I think the cheapest way to do it to get this thing to be better is just if I just all-wheel drive swap it. I feel like it'll just be so much easier. It'll add more weight, but it'll make it so much faster, especially off the line. So I think I can do 10 grand just for all-wheel drive swapping this thing. Because front-wheel drive drag builds are just a no-go for me, in my opinion. I don't think they'll do anything decent here, so I'm gonna all-wheel drive swap it. I can turbo it, which will give it quite a lot more power, actually. As for anything else, tires should be good. How much are drag tires? I mean, all of these are 10 grand except for the sports and street tires. I mean, launching this thing is not going to make any difference by the looks of things. Even if I put drag tires on it, weirdly enough, I guess it doesn't have enough power for me to be able to lose traction on these wheels. Okay, fair enough. So what if I give it more power? What about weight reduction? Acceleration and all that is... It's actually a big difference. in launching and acceleration. My launch is almost maxed out. Should I change transmission settings? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna change transmission settings. Diff, maybe I could have changed. I'm trying to think here what else I could possibly do to this thing. I could probably just upgrade my turbo. I mean, my acceleration is going up like mad. My launching goes down though. 22.5 grand. I don't really think I have a lot more to be able to play with here. It's 21, pretty much 22 grand here. As for tires, again, not much is going to be able to change here. Track width, I mean, this is definitely not going to help me with with launching this thing. Maybe suspension, but I don't see it being that cheap. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much done with this thing. I don't think there's anything else I can do to it. I'm just going to leave it like this. I'm going to leave it on stock tires as well. Because now that it's all-wheel drive, I feel like it should have, like, even if it does slip a little bit at the very beginning, it's going to be a big, big difference with this. So, gear ratios, I mean, I don't know how fast I could probably get this thing to be. I'll just bring this thing to, like, 4.2. Alignment, I mean, it has a little bit of a camber as well, which doesn't really make too much of a difference. Acceleration, I know for a fact I can go full lock on that, which is what I'm going to do. Yeah, the gear ratios I need to change, 100%. Sure, we'll see when I bog down and stuff like that. I'm just going to leave it the way it is now. You can do 154 miles per hour. See, I don't know if I can actually trust that a lot. Also, tires, I'm going to do this. Just so it has the most amount of grip when it launches. And I think that's it. Right, let's hit this. I'm going to be in summer now as well, so hopefully the track isn't going to be wet at all. And I'm just going to floor it. I'm just going to go for it, see if I can do anything decent with this thing. I'm pretty sure it's going to be faster. It's already quicker. Like, I just drove it to this event here a little bit, but I know it's going to be faster. But by how much? Come on. Those gear changes though. Jeez. That's a big difference. That is a big difference to what it was before. 12 seconds. 12 seconds. Can I get it? Does it have enough torque for me to be able to get this thing to just ride it out in 4th gear? So stretching my gears a little bit. I think launching this thing is fine. It's like 1st gear is fine. Maybe just extend some of my other gears though. If that makes sense. So 4th especially. Make it 4th. A little longer. 4th should be the same as 5th. Because I think in 5th it was like just perfect. So what if my gears sort of look like this? Let's give that a shot. It also means I have to change gears less times as well. But let's see if it has enough torque. Come on. 12 seconds to beat. It was a little faster. It was a tiny bit faster, I think. It was. Okay. That's not bad. It's not bad. I'm gonna change first. Tiny bit. See if I can get it to bog down a little bit less. If I just do that. Let's see what that's like for launching this thing. I can't tell if that helped it or not, but I think it did a little bit. I saw 11.8 there on the clock, so it's probably like low 11.9s. Yeah, it did. Listen, for the amount of money that I was able to spend on this thing, getting this down to 11.9 is actually not terrible. It is actually not terrible at all. I'm gonna leave it there. That wasn't too bad at all. All right, let's pick a different car. Let's see if we can get one with a higher budget, so we can get like some ridiculously fast cars. So I think I'm gonna change to the super wheel spins because some of the cars there, some of the builds that you could possibly get there, even though the money sometimes isn't great, but a lot of the times I feel like it's just better. So See what I mean? Like 300 grand. And then whatever car I get will be the closest to the left. Like, let's say if I get multiple cars, it'll be like more to the... Oh my god, it's a Unimog. Okay. Right. I got Unimog and 160 grand worth of upgrades. So I pretty much have an unlimited budget. Technically, because I don't think I'll be able to spend 160 grand on this thing. Collect the prize, add it to garage. Jesus. I mean, 100% this is going to be a huge difference between stock and modified, because the Unimog itself is so slow. Stock 228 horsepower, has 900 newton meters of torque, has a 5.1 liter God, and it weighs 7 tons. Again, it's gonna be very slow now, but I do know you can engine swap this thing. I do know like all the crazy things you can do to it. So that was the slowest and worst J-turn I've ever seen. Only revs to about 2700 RPM. This is very slow. I'm actually really tempted to see what it's like after I modify it. Honestly. Right. We'll go back to this. Go back to this. Back into summer. Let's see. Is this even gonna fit? Oh my god, it's massive. Is it even gonna fit in the little drag area? The little starting line? I think it fits, right? They must have made it fit. Oh, I don't care about the extra credits, whatever. Okay. Oh my god, I can't see anything. Right. Let's hit it. Oh my god, I'm so much faster than everyone else. He says, as they're all catching up and about to overtake him. I'm literally drag racing a house here. That's absolutely no top end. 22 seconds. Wow. Wow. I don't even want to go again. That just takes way too long. 22 seconds in a quarter mile. Right. I need to modify this thing. I know what I have to do to get this thing to be faster as well. This is gonna be fun. This is genuinely gonna be fun. Okay. I like that I got pretty much an unlimited budget. That just makes it so much better. Because I can do everything to it to make it faster. Everything. Including this engine swap. The 2,400 horsepower engine swap. Mad. It is already all-wheel drive. I mean, obviously doing anything else is just going to reduce the thing. So I don't want to do that. I need to get this thing to be lighter so you can get rid of that whole back end, which is good. That means... How much lighter is it? 60 kilos lighter? I'll take that. As for the tire compound, I mean, acceleration goes down if I do this, so I don't think I should really be doing anything like that. Wheels. 87 kilos. 87. You get them to be so much lighter than the stock wheels. 87 kilos. Should I put RPF ones? I'm gonna put RPF ones on it just for the meme. Just for the meme. Right, I pretty much have just all the rest of the money to play with here. I can just upgrade literally everything on this car. Everything else that I need to get it to be lighter, to get it to be faster. So my acceleration is now up to 10. It gets rid of... It literally gets rid of a BMW 5 Series off it. 1,900 kilos. I think that's heavier actually than the BMW 5 Series. That's like almost the BMW 7 Series. Jesus Christ. It's like a mid to large size like saloon car that gets rid of the weight from this thing. That is ridiculous. This already without a tune on it is just gonna be so much faster. And I've only spent 93 grand. And that's it though. Like I've pretty much upgraded or changed everything that I could have changed to get this thing to be better. That engine swap is gonna be the biggest difference though. Oh my god, it has 10 gears. Okay. As for my tire compound, I wanted to have as much grip as possible, so I'm in a straight line. So from the launch, let's just do that. Now, what's happening here? I need first gear to be long. I don't need this. I don't think I need this thing to have this many gears. I need to approach this thing properly here. I'm not going to touch anything there. Anti-robots don't mean anything. This, I guess, should I build it like a drag car? I mean, I could, which means lowering the front end and lifting the rear end. So it squats down and the front lifts. Everything else is as soft as possible. I don't think this will have enough power for me to be able to like lose traction, like properly lose traction. I'm gonna do one run on this transmission just to see what it's like. This is 10 gears. Maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't. Oh Jesus! I forgot about the size of this thing. My eyes. It is so much faster than before. I don't think this is a good idea. I'm not gonna do that. Like the amount of gears I have to change at the very beginning. Okay, let's stretch first gear out a lot. Okay. Let's see if I could do something like this. Because it does have the torque for it as well. Second gear as well, stretch it out a lot. I could probably even stretch out pretty much all my gears, but let's just do this. I don't know what the top speed of this thing is going to be. So we'll do something like this, just for now. I think I can hit about 150 in this thing. So that's in 5th, right? Okay, I'm gonna leave it like this, and then just drive it like this. I don't know if that's gonna help or make it worse, but I don't think it can make it worse, especially with all those gears. The less gears, the better. I feel like launching this thing is gonna be interesting. I mean, it does have a lot of power, but I mean, look at the absolute sheer size of this thing. Right, I need to see what this thing is like. Right, come on, let's go. Against some pretty interesting cars. Oh my god, the torque! Oh my god, that torque! Oh my god! It's faster than the Corrado. Oh my god, it's faster than the Corrado. Jesus! Okay, first gear launching. Horrible. It's way too long. Way too long. But that was so much better than what I expected. So much better. Okay. I'm gonna shorten these. Because it does change gear quite quickly, so I feel like it should be fine. Should I leave it like this? First gear is a little shorter. Still has the same top speed, so I'm not really worried about that, but it's just launching it that's gonna be the problem. Wow. This thing rips. This thing is so fast. 11.6. Let's go again. Trying to fix that first gear though. Trying to be so perfect with it. So even shorter on the first gear. And then obviously with all the rest of the gears I have to match it because I can't just have first gear be really short and then the rest of the gears be super long. Even though it does have quite a lot of torque, so I think it should be fine like that. I just need that better launch. Come on. Don't bog down, don't bog down. It is faster. 11.5. I think first gear now is fine. Because I think it just does bog down like that. Just it doesn't matter like, you know, what sort of speed I have like off the line. I feel like it's fine the way it is now. The rest of the gears, maybe if I get second to be just a tiny bit longer. Okay, what if I do that? Alright, let's try this again. I don't know why I short shifted. I'm gonna go again because I short shifted and that's just gonna ruin my time. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Be good, be good. $11.4. This is fast. This is fast. With the sort of mods and stuff that I have down now, if you guys have one of these things that is the same as this, let me know what sort of time you guys are getting. Especially with like a similar tune, I guess. Because, I mean, or like, if there's a better tune, somehow, you know, I'm missing out on something here. You know, obviously let me know. I'm still new to, you know, building like proper drag cars in this game, so I guess you guys can help me out with that. But I'm gonna try once with manual clutch, just to see if I can improve on my time. That was bad. Wasn't terrible, but it was bad. It just looks like I'm just hitting the limiter every time I'm shifting. Even though I'm not trying to. Like, I'm just changing gears, like, really quickly. $11.4. Oh, 11.5. I'm leaving it there. I've done so many runs with this thing. I'm happy with it. It's a ridiculously fast thing. Like, it's definitely not. I definitely didn't expect this thing to be as good as this. Mad. It's mad. It's mad. It's mad. And it has so much torque. Has such a dumb amount of torque. What if I just launch it in fifth? What if I just like roll around in fifth? Look how quickly it accelerates. I mean, I'm slightly going downhill, but it has a dumb amount of torque. I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more videos like this on the channel, subscribe, like this video, comment, do whatever it is you guys want to do. But yeah, I really do hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you very much again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.